If you're like most property management companies, you have a lot to do, and you track your work order information in a lot of different places. But finding your way through email, spreadsheets, and notes can take up a lot of valuable time, and you may not find the information you need when you need it. Easy Work Order is a centralized place where you can track everything you need to manage your buildings, from your tenants and vendors, to your work requests, preventive maintenance, and certificates of insurance. And because it runs in the cloud, all you need is a web browser or a mobile device to access it, just like using Gmail or Amazon. When Al Walker starts his day, he logs into his Easy Work Order account and checks out his dashboard to see what his maintenance workload is. At the top of the page are his alerts. The alerts help him quickly identify what's just come in: messages, new tenant work requests, and open work orders, and also serves as a convenient time-saving jump point to go directly to the issue that matters most. Next, Al checks his calendar section to see what he has due today, like his weekly work request review meeting or the new work order requesting new keys. And it's easy to sync all of this up with Outlook or Google Calendar, so all the information he needs is in one place and always up to date. His work order list is where he tracks the work request data that's most important to him, like how many new work requests he has or how many open work orders he has, so he can quickly see what his workload is and how much maintenance his portfolio requires. Al can utilize the accordion view to get a quick view of individual work orders, what the problem is, who and where the tenants are located, and when the work is due. Al notices that there are several lighting-related work orders, and he wants to know how many there are so he can message his engineer Bob and ask him to assign them to himself and look into them. Al uses the intelligent search to quickly narrow down the list of work orders to search through. He sees that he has 3. To message Bob, Al clicks on Messages from his quick links and selects Create Message from the submenu. Now, all Al has to do is fill in the message, select Bob from the list of employees, and click Send. When he does that, Bob will get email to handle the lighting work orders. Next, Al has to handle a tenant work request. On his way to his office, a tenant stopped Al and asked him to check on her painting request. Easy Work Order makes it easy to find the exact information you're looking for. Al goes back to his list of new work orders and uses the intelligent search to look for the tenant's work order. He checks the accordion view again to verify that this work order is the one he wants and sees that it is. Clicking on Accept, he assigns the work order to himself, which automatically emails the tenant that it's been assigned. Once inside the work order, Al can quickly see all of the key work order information, like what the problem is, who submitted it, and when it's due. Al knows that he's going to assign the work order to one of his vendors. To do this, he clicks on the Tools button and selects Vendor Request. Now, all he has to do is select his vendor, type in his instructions, and click Send. His vendor will receive an email with Al's instructions and the details of the work order, and a note is written into the work order tracking the chronology of activity for later. After sending the vendor work request, Al needs to go back to his calendar to see when his work order review meeting is scheduled for. He sees that he has an insurance renewal and that his work order review meeting is scheduled for later today. With a different system, Al would worry that he wouldn't have enough time to prepare for his work order review meeting. His past experience handling insurance renewals has taken 30 minutes or more. With Easy Work Order, though, there's nothing for him to do. Al knows that the tenant has already received an email notifying them that their insurance certificate is expired, along with a letter that details what the insurance requirements are and where to have the certificate mailed. He also knows that a work order was created for him to manage the renewal process. Al's relieved that he doesn't have anything to do with the insurance renewal, so he can prepare himself for his work order review meeting. This particular meeting will focus on the number of work orders there are year to date for his entire portfolio and broken out by building. To prepare himself, Al clicks on Reports from his quick links. Once he's on the Reports screen, Al goes to the Date Range section, sets the start date to January 1st, and sets the end date to now. Then he selects company-wide from the report type and clicks Submit. The report gives him what he needs for his entire portfolio. Now, he needs to rerun the report so that the results are broken out by building. To do that, he selects Building from the report type and clicks Submit again. Reviewing his results, Al is ready for his meeting. The power of Easy Work Order is that it's a centralized hub for you to track all the information you need to manage your portfolio faster and smarter. It includes numerous other features like white labeling, automated alerts, adding pictures and files, automated invoicing, internationalization, and built-in mobility. Because Easy Work Order runs in the cloud, you can use it wherever you are. All you need is an internet connection or a mobile device. Get started now. Try it for free at easyworkorder.com.